What's up YouTube, HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys with the next video for Daybreak Illusion, for Weiss Schwartz. So this is going straight into the Weiss Schwartz playlist, and this is Daybreak Illusion. This is one of the many other decks that I have when it comes to Weiss Schwartz. And I do apologize because this video was supposed to have been up last month, but unfortunately it just didn't make it. So this variation is just pretty much a play on what I was playing in terms of the two colors red and blue. And for Daybreak Illusions, it's actually it's one of those rare occasions where you can put all four colors into the deck and the deck just plays itself. I'm not running that variation of a four-color deck. I'm basically, in this version, I'm running a two-color deck. And then in the other one, I'm also running a mixture of three colors, I should say, in the next deck. Like, I have variations of decks I can build with Daybreak Illusion. Despite the fact I don't have too many of the cards from it. Like, I have a box, and then I had 2-3 trial decks. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, I'm going to start off with the blue, and I have 2 copies of Power of the Star, Sarah. I have 3 Ricky member, Sarah. I have 2 copies of Shooter of Azera Light, Sarah. 4 copies of Awoken Power, Sarah. 4 copies of Unreachable Gift. 2 copies of Stoic. No, this isn't Stoic, Sarah. Oh, I forgot which Sarah this was. Just seen it. But I have 2 copies of that level 0 Sarah, and I have 4 copies of Stoic Sarah. No, Sarah in Roomware, and this is Stoic Sarah. Okay, I was getting them mixed up. Alright, so that is... Oh no, that's not it for the blue. And the climax card that I'm running for blue is 4 copies of To the Ends with the Stars. And this is the alternate art for To the Ends with the Stars. And it's one of my favorite alternate arts for Weiss Schwartz cards, especially for Daybreak Illusions. Alright, so that is the blue. Let's move on to the red. I'm running 4 copies of Successor of the Sun, Akari. 4 copies of Awoken Akari. No, this is an Awoken card. I forgot what this was. Active Girl Akari. Ooh, caught it. Active Girl Akari. Sorry about that, my stand is not being a stand right now. It's being a stain. 2 copies of Stoic and Romantic Akari. 2 copies of Ricky member Akari. No, this is Ricky member. This is Active Girl Akari. That's wrong. No, I don't know which one that is. I'm sorry. I kind of just mixed up my cards. Because I know that's the punch card, and that's the alternate art, and I don't remember what one it is. I know this is Strong and Tough Akari, and this is Active Girl Akari. And then the climax card I'm using for red is the climax card Open Gate. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the lineups. Alright, let's go through the cards. So, I'll start off with red since it's kind of already here. So, I'm running 4 copies of Successor to the Sun, Akari. What she does is when she comes into play, you can retrieve 1 character from your one character card from your waiting room and add it to your hand. The way this deck goes is that it mills a lot, so that way you can thin out the deck. I would be running some brainstorms and stuff like that if I can remember which ones are which, or if I have the right brainstorms, because my friend only had 1 box. Or I think he had like two boxes, and he gave me both boxes, and I didn't end up losing the box, or I just put all the stuff together in 1 box. Or just made decks with him. But yeah, this is the trial card for the trial deck. And the other variation is hollow, and then there's one variation that's hollow, and it has the Japanese voice actress signature on the card. The other effect of this lovely lady is that she when a climax card is activated, she gains 15 power for the turn. She's red. She's a level 3 red with 2 costs, 10,000 power, 2 soul, Fortune Teller, I believe. Yeah, Fortune Teller, Fire, And she hits for 2 soul, and her trigger is 1 soul. So let's move on. We got the we got rookie member Akari. So when she comes into play, you check the top card of your deck. You can either keep it on top of your deck or add it to your hand. Just another way of milling stuff or getting rid of stuff to keep the flow of the deck going. She is a 1 trigger. She's a red 1/1, 1 soul, and 25,000 power. And I forget what her other effect is. Oh, her other effect is that she can tap herself to give. Oh no, she's an assist character. She gives any 2 characters in front of her 1,000 power, 500 power for each assist card that you have on the board. So that's at least 2. I mean, because normally you'll run 2 in the back row anyway. So at least 10,000 power given to each side. I think she gets 500 to each card in front of her. Yeah, 500 times 500 to each one. So yeah. Sorry, it's been a minute since I had to read this. So we have 2 vanillas in the form of Romantic and Stoic Akari. We have the Punch card. On Punch, she gives 1,000 power, but her added ability is you can pay 1 stock to retrieve 1 character from your waiting room and add it to your hand. Then I'm running the level 0, which is the level 0 Suicider, Tough and Strong Akari. And her other ability is that when she is sent to the waiting room, you can pay 1 stock and put her into memory. This actually works with one of the deck's biggest themes, and that's putting stuff to memory to give other cards additional powers and additional effects. So it's great to have this in trial deck. And I also believe this is the original art, and then there's the alternate art from the actual set. And then the last card is the other level 0 Akari. I forgot to say what these have. This Akari does not have any trigger. She hits for 1 soul, 15 power. This one has no trigger as well, and she hits for 1 soul. And this one has no trigger. She hits for 1 soul, and she's only 1. Okay, and then the last card is the vanilla as well. And she hits for 1 soul, no trigger, 3,000 power. And pretty much all of these have no cost to them. These 4 are the 0, and these 2 are the level 1. And then we have a climax card, which is Open Gate. Take 1 red card in your waiting room, 1 red card in your waiting room, add it to stop, and give plus 1 soul to all your characters on the field. When activated for trigger, it hits for 2 souls. Alright, so that is the red. On to the blue. The 2 copies of Power of the Star, Sarah. Sarah, great ability, great active card. So she's a level 3 blue, 2 cost for play. Her trigger is 1 soul. She's 95 with 2 soul for her damage. Now, she may look a little weak, but her abilities is what gives her power. When a climax card, when she hits the field from hand, or when she hits the field, she will heal your damage for 1. Then you can tap 1 character to give this character and another character you control plus 1,000 power for the turn. No, plus 15 power for the turn. And if a climax card comes into play, she gains 1,000 power. So that is an amazing setup. Even though this looks like a really weak static card for level 3, it's a healer. It's an attack buff and a benefit, and it gets its own attack buff. So that is Power to the Star Sarah. Then we have rookie member Sarah. So this Sarah, level 2, 1 cost, 1 soul for trigger, 1 damage. Her ability is when the climax card City Ends with the Stars is in play. Here it is. She will gain 35,000 power, and the active ability of if this card reverses reverses your opponent's card in battle, send that card to the bottom of the deck instead of the graveyard. So the waiting room. So that way, they don't have a way to retrieve it. They'll have to search for it and waste stock to get to it. So that is one of the level 2s. Then we have the next level 2, which is the Punch card. Shooter of Azera Light. On trigger, she's 1 soul. Level 2, 1 cost Punch. Her punch is 3,000 power. She's a 2,500 attacker with 1 soul. So that is all of my 2s. Then we have Awakening Powers Sarah. On your opponent's turn, this card gains 1,000 power. She has no triggers. She's a level 1 blue with no cost and 1 soul for her damage. Then we move on to the event card, which is Unreachable Gift. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Choose 1 tarot character from that bunch and add it to your hand. Send the rest to the waiting room. This is pretty much just an extensive way to mill out a lot of your cards to thin out your deck. That way you can put a lot of cards into your waiting room, because the big gimmick of this my gimmick to this deck is to pretty much get the level 3s or such into the graveyard and then retrieve them with Successor of the Sun or Harpie, and then get Power of the Stars Sarah onto the field, or get Ricky member Sarah to the board and then combine her with the Ends of the Stars combination. So that's that little overall. And then I have 2 more Sarah. I can't remember which Sarah this is, but I do know what her active skill is. She targets herself and another character, and they both gain plus, I think it's plus 1,000 power. Oh, no, she's a draw card. Okay, she draws 1 card to check the card, and if the card is a tarot character, she stays at rest. Oh, no, she isn't it's a rest situation. Sorry, it's been a minute since I read these. And then this is just the only other vanilla for blue, and that is Stoics. 3,000 power. These both are level 0s, no triggers, no costs, and they both hit for 1 soul. And every card in this deck is tarot character, so nothing to worry about that. And then the last card, of course, is the Climax card, which is to the Ends with the Stars. Its active is draw, and on its trigger, it is draw 1 card. Put this card to stock, draw 1 card. No, put this card to stock, draw 1 card. No, I'm sorry, that's book. No, that's not it. Book is draw 1 card. I'm thinking of Gold Bars, which is stock this card and then draw 1 card. I get those 2 mixed up for some weird reason. But when it's active, plus 1,000 power, plus 1 soul to all your characters on the board. So that is pretty much it for this video for Daybreak Illusions deck profile and for the Weiss Schwartz deck profile. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions and stuff, leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell when you want to be informed when I upload videos and do my live streams. Thank you guys so much for watching. HJ signing out.